Well, I learned early on that you do have to listen because I'm on stage and it's a Jewish singles night because it was Boston. So there's all these, Japs from Long Island. And they all wanted to meet guys, and these like Jewish fraternity guys would come in and they do these Jewish singles nights. So I'm up on stage and there's this guy in the front row at a table by himself. And it turns out his name is Simka, and he's a cab driver from Israel who's just gotten out of the Israeli army. And he comes to Jewish singles night thinking, I'm the real thing. I'm a real Jew. These chicks are going to love me. And he doesn't realize the last thing some rich girl from Long Island wants is some fucking cab driver from the Middle East. Like, where's that? So he is soundly rebuked, isolated in the front. And he's been kind of shitting on other comedians. And so he says something to me, and I start going after him. And then he raises his finger and he goes, nothing more. Like he draws the line in the sand. And I go, all right, Simka, let me know when the rest of your party gets here. And he just fucking jumps up on stage. He comes at me with his fist clenched, straight at me. And so I take the microphone and I crack him across the top of the head, and he's bleeding. And he gets me into a headlock. And he starts whipping me around like a helicopter. And people are screaming. The bouncers are out in the alley smoking a joint, so like nobody's breaking it up. And finally it got settled down and they dragged him out. And I'm standing on the side. So the MC goes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Fitzsimmons again. I walk up on stage and I get a standing ovation. And it was the first standing ovation I've ever gotten in my life because I realized, like, it's Boston. They'd rather see a fight than a comedy show any night of the week. And so they, like, finally calm down a little bit. And I look out in the crowd and I go, all right, who's next?